Sea-Dog. They said we didn't say anything. Apparently, I turned us on live, and I wasn't supposed to, but anyway. Here we are.
Baby,
Guess what today
we don't
is?
look good.
We don't look good?
I don't think so.
We don't look good?
Yeah, never mind.
They'll
Yeah, we
tell
do. Don't let them see you.
They said, yes, y'all do. Y'all look gorgeous.
There's
You look
Paloma.
great. Paloma.
Hey, what y'all doing? Hey, we gotta show them our fit. We have to do a fit check.
Fit?
Oh, we
It's
can't
just
do
the
it
fit
because-
is the t-shirt.
Hey, show them. Show them. It's just like,
White
wait, don't,
jeans.
baby, talk about your shirt. Show them the merch.
Oh, well.
Come on,
You like my
baby,
new
get
t-shirt?
ready, baby. And where can they find it, baby?
On our merch store. In the bio. Link is in the bio.
Get it, baby. This is mine.
That's T's
TC
favorite.
Famila 2024, kind of like a sports jersey like. You pair this with some cute white pants, some cute white, what do you call these? Capris. My baby has on white capris. Here are our socks. Baby, I know you're wearing black socks.
Why did we do this at the same time?
What's wrong with us?
Y'all better
I can't see
pose.
it, baby. Look, baby, look.
What?
Why would you at the same time?
I don't know, just like that. Didn't even plan.
We're
So
about to,
like that.
you guys, we have so much to talk about. We've been trying to go live since 3 o'clock. But we've been busy.
And what happened?
The low acid one. Well, we've been working. We have been working. Babe, we've been working all day.
I know.
Do you want to talk about what you've been doing?
I've just been organizing the house.
That's a lot. That's not just. That's a
Well,
lot.
yeah.
You've been
Yeah,
busy.
that's what I've
And you
been
put
doing.
lights in your closet?
Yes, I just took a picture of it before I came in here. It looks so pretty.
Mhm.
Can I show them on the
Yeah.
phone?
You
gonna show you
guys,
the
real
picture.
quick about this, our shirts. If you wonder who TC Family is because you're new, it's a TC Fam for Kamala shirt. TC Famila. We have lots of different t-shirts on our merch store. Check out the link in our bio. All the proceeds from our shirt sales go directly to the Victory for Harris Fund.
To Kamala.
When you buy a shirt, you guys, send us a picture on IG so we can tag you in our stories. That's it.
Can I show them my lights now? Look. Can you see this picture?
My
kinda
wife
see.
is fancy.
Yeah, I got
She
lights
put lights in the closet.
for the shelves. Yeah.
She's in the closet with the lights on. Jackie Jewel, I heard that you're the one that gave this to me. I don't remember. Is this you, Jackie Jewel? Because I'm using it today. So
They're
my-
talking about the bundt cakes in the vegetable tray.
My baby has been working so hard on organizing today. She had a little bit of help today from Coco. But you've been doing a lot. So you want to say what you've been organizing, which is the major organization in the closet.
Today?
Yeah. what was
Oh,
your-
the drawers. Yesterday at the Container Store, the day before, we got drawer divider organizer things, and so I had all my things in the drawers for the last few days, but I had to take it all out and reorganize it. Yeah.
And the TC
So-
Fam is what we're doing. The TC Fam,
Yeah.
the TC Fam closet.
Oh, the TC Fan Closet. That's going to take me another 2 days for sure. There's so much stuff, guys. We didn't realize how much stuff you guys have sent to us over the year and a half. So, yeah. But when it's all done, I'll show you.
So as it relates to what I've been working on today, pass your burdens on to Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 higher. Lift Jesus higher. You guys, these are our TC Family t-shirts. TC Fam, Tracy Cheryl Family for Kamala. So TC Family shirts, check out the link in our bio for how you can order these t-shirts. All right.
They want to know what we're cooking today, baby.
We are
yeah,
going
we
to
saw
be cooking.
the Cowboys
You
won.
guys, we have so much to talk about. What are we cooking today, babe? You tell them.
Crab cake salad.
You want us to cook?
Right?
Yes, we are cooking crab cake salad today. We might even put on our Cowboys uniform. Our what do you call them? Cowboys.
Jersey?
No, our Cowboys what do you call them? When you're cooking, you put on a
Jersey?
No, when you're cooking, you put on an
Apron?
Apron. We might even
Like
put on our
charades.
Cowboys apron today, because we're cooking. But we have some things to talk about before we start cooking. If you all would just hang with us for a little bit, okay? The first thing is this. Can you watch? Well, you're here. We're going to cook on the live.
Hey, Poodle Woodas.
Yes. Ooh, Shannon said that the TC fan closet moved. I'm not even going to answer that.
Yes, love.
Mm-mm.
It did.
Shannon, we know we owe you a call. We're going to call you. Tell her, baby, so her feelings
Tell her
are-
how
No,
many
baby, tell her.
times
You tell her, baby.
it moved.
Tell her.
See, well, because T decided she wanted that closet. That was the TC fam closet. So we had you in the middle closet, right?
Keep on, baby.
Oh, keep on.
Keep on.
Well, why did it move?
Keep on.
Why did it move?
Keep on here.
I'm gonna let my wife talk today.
Mm-mm.
Tell Shannon why it moved.
Baby, you were in the middle of conversation. Go ahead and tell her the truth.
I did.
No, tell her. Babe, why do you pick on me so much?
I'm not picking on you.
Nice.
T done stole our closet.
Baby, finish telling him. You're not talking. Finish telling him. What?
Well, I think you've been in every closet in the house, right, so far? Except the coat closet.
You're in 3.
Anyway, we had to move things around until we massaged it into place.
Yeah, the really what it is, you guys, is you know, until you kind of live in the space, you don't really know kind of where things are. I had stuff in 3 different closets in this house, so I was struggling. Like in the morning, like, well, hell, what? This is over here. This is over here. This is in my baby's
the
closet.
bathrooms.
This is the bathroom. This is in this bathroom. It was too much, so I couldn't keep up with it. So I was like, even though it's like the smallest bathroom in the house and closet, I need that because it's at least I can access it, right?
It's right
So,
in her office.
It's right in my office. So, Liz, y'all have a bigger closet now. Don't
Yeah,
you?
it's
You have a
bigger.
bigger closet now.
Well, it's set up better for like
Oh,
shelving.
well, tell them about what you did though in your office, because part of it is, are you gonna keep some of the stuff in your office though, the TCFAM stuff around you?
Some, yeah.
Some, but not all of it.
Not everything.
'Cause it's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So at this point, we had 2 walls full of shelving, you know, that was probably 5 feet tall, probably 10 or 12 feet long, and it was filled up with TC Fam items, gift items. And so I'm thinking we're going to get it down to less than one side that's like out and displayed,
I think
and
so.
the rest of it is going to be in the closet on shelves and dedicated closet.
We're gonna give you a TCFAM a museum tour.
Yeah.
And so that way you all can see, you can point and say, oh my gosh, I sent that, or oh, that's mine. So we're excited about that. But baby, do you want to talk about our pivot?
Go ahead.
She always wants me to go first, baby. Why I always gotta go first when I wanna go last. So, you guys, so you all know that for the last 6 weeks, we have been, I have to do this first. You all know for the last 6 weeks, we have been working tirelessly on creating this amazing fundraising event to support Kamala Harris's campaign. We were gonna do it in Dallas, then we were gonna do it in Vegas, then we kicked it back to Dallas because there were a lot of things happening behind the scenes that needed to happen for us to be able to execute and get this done right. So last Sunday, as you all know, we launched our website for the event, for the Hope for Harris event, the dinner and celebration for Kamala Harris. And we had talked to you all about like really wanting to drive engagement and enthusiasm for this event. And then we realized like we have 3 weeks left to go, and we had to meet a certain threshold to be able to even have the event.
A minimum
and
from
a
the
minimum,
hotel.
yeah. And so we've not met that minimum by the date. We talked about it yesterday. We thought, or Friday, we thought, okay, well, we'll give it the weekend, but we still haven't met it. So we had to make a very hard decision to say we are still going to have our Hope for Harris events, but we are not going to do the actual dinner and celebration on the 28th. We are now tweaking our website to talk about the things that we are going to do, and so we want to spend a little bit of time talking about that to you all now, and then we're gonna get to cooking and all that kind of stuff. So first things first, we are going to still have, because we had people who bought a ticket already for the 28th, all of them are getting their money back. It's getting refunded so that you all, because we're not having that event. However, because some folks already like bought a plane ticket, or they already, made arrangements to be here that weekend, we are still going to have an event, and it's still going to be a fundraising event. This is what it's going to be. It's going to be Hope for Harris Dinner with TNC. So we're inviting 20 people max for a very intimate, quiet dinner with your aunties in Dallas on the same date, September 28th. And to attend, you have to fill out a registration link. It's in the bio right now. You fill out the information. Yes, you want to attend. We have all the criteria there. You must be 18 years old. You must be able to get to Dallas. And if you donate a minimum of $150, that covers your dinner, a 3-star dinner at a 5-star hotel. You get 3-course, I'm sorry. You get to meet us, you get to meet other TC fan, and your entire $150 goes to the Victory for Harris Fund. So that's the first event we're doing for Hope for Harris, is a dinner on September 28th. You have to register, and then we are going to select 20 people to attend this event with us. So check out the link in our bio. It is live right now. Click the link if you want to come on September 28th. The second thing that we're going to do that's a part of our Hope for Harris event, or Hope for Harris campaign, is a weekly Hope for Harris huddle, right? So this is going to be a Zoom meeting every single week, you guys. The first one is this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And during this huddle, you guys, you're going to hear, of course, we're the hostesses for the huddle, but you're going to hear from politicians, you're going to hear from other dignitaries, you're going to hear from people who are regular citizens and voting to talk about issues that matter to them. And it's going to be a 1-hour call. It's completely free. All we're asking is that you ask a few friends to register for the event. It's already up right now. It is live. We already have folks registering for this event. And once we hit capacity, you won't be able to join. So do register today. During each of these Zoom calls, you guys, we are going to raise funds for the Kamala Harris campaign. You're going to have a link during that Zoom that everything you donate goes directly to the campaign. And we have 2 people who have already promised to match every single donation raised during the 1-hour Hope for Harris huddle call this Thursday. You guys, we're lining up like really interesting people that you're going to want to hear from outside of us. And it's going to be Zoom, and it's free. We want you to show up. If you donate $2, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 50 cents. Whatever you have, come and hear about issues that are important to folks like us, and just make sure that you are sharing it with other people. So our Hope for Harris campaign, the blessing is it's now way beyond one event. It's a series of events and things that we're doing from now until Election Day. So
It's just even more time.
we have more time. We have more enthusiasm from folks like you who couldn't make it in 3 weeks, but you can make it for a Zoom call because it's virtual. You don't have to worry about traveling. We want to make it accessible to you all because it matters so much to everyone. So that's really kind of our big update. So some of you all messaged and said, I tried to get a ticket today. The tickets ended because we're not doing that event. But if you're still coming on the 28th, sign up now, register to attend the dinner with us. And what's nicer than a nice dinner with the aunties, like in Dallas, 20 of us, spending time together.
We can't wait to see you
we're
guys.
excited. So
Yes.
anyway, that's the big update before we start cooking for y'all. What questions do y'all have or anything that you all want to share? that would be great. If you any questions you have, feel free to message us, email us. info@hopeforharris.org is where you can reach us, or our personal email is fine. Joan, thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate your support and your friendship and the sisterhood, Joan.
What's for dinner
what else,
today,
baby?
they said?
What else do you want to say with that?
They said, what's for dinner today?
Oh, okay. Crab cakes.
Well, I don't see any other questions.
I said, do you want to say anything else, baby?
No.
She said she wants to say no. Okay.
I'll get the crab cakes.
Where you go, baby?
I'm gonna get the crab cakes.
Okay, and I'm on the side eating a nacho. Samaya, I see your name, girl. Auntie C. Y'all, sorry, I'm eating off camera a little bit. We have a guest here, but we can't say her name. But we love her.
What's that?
I said we have a guest here, but we can't say her name. But we love her. Yes, Pamela. You can donate directly to the campaign. We have a link in our bio. Everything is there. You can click on the link for donate. It goes directly to the campaign. The good thing about this, you guys, is money is not passing through us. It's going directly where we want it to go, which is why we wanted to do things this way. So we had a call about an hour and a half ago, with a person who's helping us kind of get some campaign folks involved in our calls. She's very excited.
Yeah.
Wasn't she, baby?
Yes,
She's very impressed.
she is.
And she loves what we're doing for the campaign. So,
She is gonna do her best to set
Hush,
up
Corny
the
Aspen.
TC Family for success.
she is, baby.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the call on Thursday as well. She's amazing.
You'll love her.
Yeah.
And she's the one that got us hooked up with the Democrats Abroad campaign as well. And so we're super, super excited. Yep.
You got it.
Baby, come get your baby. It's her fault that we're going viral on Twitter.
I saw that.
Talk to her, baby. Talk to her, baby. Tell
Well,
the people.
thank you. These came from Seattle?
Maryland.
Maryland. They came from Maryland.
How are we going to make a cake?
Well,
How are we going to make... It says crab cake, though.
that's what I'm saying. And you see, it's not all filled up. Let me show you.
Oh, Lord.
It's not all filled up with breadcrumbs and cracker crumbs and all of that.
Baby, tell them the difference, because I don't really know about crab cake. Like normally when you order crab cake at a restaurant or whatever.
Crab meat is very expensive. And especially when it's lump crab meat like this, it's not just all shredded up, you know? So they like to make it go as far as they can, so they add breadcrumbs, filler in it. So usually if if you're a crab cake, what do you want to call it? Connoisseur. That's like the first thing you ask. How much filler? What's the percentage? And it should be like 90%
Really?
crab.
So what restaurant here gives that much crab?
Hillstone,
They do?
they have a fabulous crab cake.
And it's mostly,
Yeah, it's all crab, which is amazing. So,
it's a really get this baby.
Cheese Boss. We kind of had a conversation when we went to dinner. What was that, in
We were in
Seattle?
Hawaii.
In Hawaii. I went
Yeah.
with Tracy on her work trip, and we had dinner with her boss and several of the other people that work there. And we had a conversation about crab cakes, and I love crab cakes, and I've made really, really good crab cakes that look like that. And he was like, not saying he didn't believe me, but he was like, nobody knows how to make a crab cake. I said, oh, okay. So we sent him a picture afterwards, and he was like,
yeah, that's
a real one.
So my baby impressed my boss, which was great.
So he decided last week to send T just a little, I appreciate you gift, and it was crab cakes. Yep, from Maine.
So we thought, and because we got them like on ice, we have to cook them in 3 days.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, this is a perfect time to break in our kitchen because we've not
haven't
we've
cooked
not
yet.
used the stove at all. So we thought we'd do it with you all and just make a little crab cake. Is Willing Vessel here?
Mary,
Thank you, Madison. Check out the link in our bio for
So,
the.
baby, would you look up on my phone?
Uh-huh.
Because you know how I like to do recipes?
Yeah.
I like to look it up and say,
Okay.
fresh lump crab cakes.
Uh-huh.
And I read about 4 or 5 different recipes, different approaches about how to cook them. Because you can make them in the oven, you can make them in the skillet. So I kind of like to, I don't know, just read and get an idea of what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I did them, I sauteed them in butter, and they were fantastic.
Recipe. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
It says little filler.
Maryland
Do
crab
you want me to read
cakes.
stuff to you, or you want to just read
Little filler. That's it. And you see how they're browned?
it? Those
You
are
see
good.
that? Yeah, that's the way we like them. And we have lemon, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would bet you these are done in the skillet with butter.
It's saying add it with filler.
Well, they're saying they're making it. These are already made. And there's no filler.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks good. Refrigerate for 30 minutes. We did that. Grease a baking pan. So these are baked. So we could
Do you
bake
want to
them
bake them, or do you want to?
or saute them. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sounds good to you?
Well, I like the idea of sauteing it with butter.
With butter.
Yeah.
What can I go get, baby?
The butter.
We don't have no butter.
We don't have any butter?
Remember, we left it.
Oh, we'll cook them in the oven.
We don't have any butter, y'all. No butter anymore? Baby, now let's try and do it live with no butter.
We'll see, we moved, and this is the first
butter.
time.
No, just kidding. No,
we
don't.
need any
We're just
butter.
playing. Don't.
Okay, well, we'll make them in the oven. Let's turn the oven on. Make sure there's nothing in there.
Okay. I want them to see what I'm doing, baby. They gotta be able to see what's happening. I'm turning this.
There
This
you
is our
are. That's
oven.
tea at the oven.
Sir Evan, these are the crate and barrel things my wife decided we needed for the house because we didn't have enough, so we had to buy mustard for fall. Now, what else, baby? So this is, what's this called? What's
The
that?
oven.
No, baby. Meaning the name of the brand.
The brand?
The brand.
It's right down there. Thermador.
This is our Thermador oven, and as you can see, it has 4 eyes. It has 4 eyes, and it also has this middle griddle thing that you can use to make bacon or things like that. It's all gas. We've never used it, so we're gonna use it. You can also see that there's a time. There's a clock here. The clock says 11:55. It's wrong, okay? You can see here we have all these beautiful stainless steel knobs that help you figure out how much gas to push out onto the eyes. This is for the oven temperature. You can see here is the actual oven. There is something in there, but we didn't cook. Is it ours?
No,
It was here?
it just comes with the oven.
It comes with the oven. See, it comes with the oven, y'all. I knew that. Yeah, I knew it comes with the oven. And so, this is the Thermador.
You want to
Any
turn
questions?
it on? Let's see what they say as far as temperature. See, baby, this is what it's going to look like. See, that's that right there.
Crab.
Yeah, well, that is too.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so it says
We have lemon.
that's all we need.
But that's just salads. We could look at another one. You want to look real quick at the other one? Real quick? Because I tried to put in, oh, there we go. This one. How do you cook?
$4.50.
Baking sheet. Okay. We're gonna, you know, guys, we're gonna bake these.
Because we don't have butter.
Okay.
Yet. We got groceries today, but we didn't think about the
There
butter.
are 2 of them.
Hang
And
on,
this one.
hang on.
Oh, it's a remote start. This is a remote start button
We can't play with this.
for the oven. What do you mean play with it?
We can't make a mistake on this.
Hey, what you talking about? I don't make mistakes in the kitchen. Y'all see how she does me? I'm just trying to help.
Well, this is the griddle. That one's the griddle. You see that?
Yeah.
So we don't need that. So this one is the oven.
What about this one?
Remote start.
That's what I'm saying,
That's just,
baby.
this is just the temperature.
Right, we wouldn't do 450.
Yep.
That's what I was gonna do, but I was
450.
trying to figure out what that was.
Remote start, I don't know.
We just leave it off. Oh,
Broil, roast,
there are 5
bake.
things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Is it on?
No,
How can you tell?
I don't smell anything. I don't feel anything. Here
Is
is
it
a
getting warm?
no.
Yes, it did.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Is you okay?
Yes.
Is you okay?
Let's do remote start.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I've never had an oven like this. Baby, how are we going to cook these things?
We probably should have practiced before we.
Well, we never can turn this on. Bake.
Oh, this is bake. There we go.
It says bake.
There we go. We probably gotta
But
close
it
it
just went
first.
off. Okay,
We probably
let me
gotta
just-
close it. So as you can tell,
Now it's going to bake. I can hear
we
it.
are preheating. We are preheating the oven. We are preheating the oven to 450 to make sure that we are able to prime the oven's temperature to receive the crab cakes.
We're preheating the oven.
Yes,
Yes.
to receive the crab cakes.
Yes.
Y'all, she's
Let me
been
just
sassy
get-
all day.
Let me just get the,
I'm gonna be a witness for him.
let me just,
Oh, use that one.
I'm going to put some parchment paper so it doesn't stick.
What is parchment paper? We use foil. What is parchment paper?
Keeps it from sticking.
Y'all, do you all use parchment paper or do y'all use foil? Pray Church. Jay, do you use parchment paper or foil? Both? Sharon uses parchment, both. Okay. Yvonne says both. Okay. Have y'all ever heard it referred to as parchment paper? I actually heard it referred to as, it says parchment paper.
That's what it is. But I heard what you said.
What's the other term?
Does that smell like gas?
Uh-huh.
Maybe it didn't light.
Can we cook it on the stove? Cooking sheets, yeah. Cookie sheets.
I don't like the smell of the gas.
Okay, so let's turn this.
I turned it off.
Oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to get the little papers, the paperwork.
Where is it?
I saw it. I think it's in here. Or it's under there. Is it under there?
There's nothing under here.
Yeah, let's just turn that off until we
It's
get the, okay, let me get the paperwork.
No, I smell gas.
Well,
Yeah, it's strong.
we've not used it.
Yeah, but it smells like gas. Like,
Let's Google it.
we should have tried this first, baby.
Huh?
We should have tried this first.
Well, we should have, but you know, we're just busy and we just don't always think about everything. I'm gonna use your phone, baby, to Google it. It's brand new, yeah. We have an air fryer, baby. They used to use the air fryer.
You could use that.
Check broiler.
The broiler? It has broil on here. It has remote start. That's what I don't know.
No, we didn't turn on the burners. We were just turning on the,
No, the oven.
Is the inside warm, Georgette said?
Yeah,
Yes, it's warm.
it's getting warm. So that means it was, but
It's-
why does it smell so much like gas? It's like really strong.
Let me see.
Look up Thermador.
That's what I'm doing.
Let me see if I can find a, you want the model number?
Hold on. All gas ranges will have a slight gas odor.
Okay.
This This is normal and should only last a few minutes. A small amount of gas is released before the first ignition. If the oven smells like gas while in use, or if the smell persists when the oven is off, it could indicate a leak.
Okay, does it say how to turn it on, just so I make sure I did it right? Do I
A
just
new
put it on
Thermador oven may smell briefly like gas when first turned on. It's normal to catch a whiff of gas when you first switch your oven on, but you shouldn't smell it the whole time it runs.
Got that. How do we turn it on? I want to make sure I did it right. Because if it lights automatically, see, because these buttons don't push. Usually, like a grill, you push it and it ignites and it clicks and, you know? But this is not doing that.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry, guys. We'll be there in a minute. We'll be cooking before you know it.
It shows like YouTube videos.
This is how to start.
Yeah, videos.
Let's see. Talk to the people.
Talk to the people. Hey, people. They're patient, baby. You know, they're just hanging out. They're just hanging out. Is the pilot light on?
That's what I can't tell. What? I've never had one like this.
No.
I just don't want us to,
Baby. Does it show the oven temperature? The manual, we don't know. I saw it when we
okay,
were in
it
bed.
says turn the knob to the degree that you prefer and it will automatically turn on the flame.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I did that. Is there a pilot light on a Thermador oven?
Mm-hmm.
No, they do not use a pilot light to ignite the gas. That's what I'm used to. Like you would hear it like,
Mm-hmm.
and this one didn't make any noise, so that makes sense. Okay.
We're gonna try it again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on like I had it on.
Baby Cherish said that's too fancy for her. Someone said ask Chat GPT. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
It's too fancy for us, child. And my wife fancy. It's too fancy for her. No, it's not, is it, baby? It's not too fancy.
I just haven't learned it yet.
What's your fancy number?
I don't feel fancy today.
No, in general. We're not wearing our rings.
I have my rings on.
Baby, we're cooking. Why you doing that? We're cooking. You know. She didn't have it on all day, and she just put it on for the live because.
Look. Yeah, my fingers aren't swollen today, so I said, let me wear those rings.
Well, they are being messy. I know Cheryl's Crate and Barrel. Okay, baby. So are we
I
gonna?
think I'm gonna just turn it back on like I did before.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So I'm gonna turn it
450.
on. 450.
We're gonna do a little song.
And I'm gonna put it on bake. And I heard a little click, so I think it's on. Oh,
I think it means on. I don't know what the remote start means, though. Do y'all? Hi.
so we have to preheat.
You're gonna have to double click though, because my wife and I are about to cook, and we don't cook without double taps.
That's right.
Double taps. What else, baby?
Lots of love. They already seasoned them. That's why I don't want to mess with it, because it said crab cakes, not just crab meat. And you can see the little seasoning if you look close enough. So I hate to mess with it. I really want to taste it and see what they're talking about.
But baby, do we know if this is like, it has like black people seasoning on it? Or if it's just seasoned like at the restaurant? I mean, do we know if it has enough?
You want to get some seasoned salt?
Keep on.
Well, what's black people seasoning?
All the folk to consume. Yeah. What, Crate and Barrel? Oh, they said season 1 or 2.
Oh, and leave the other ones undone?
Baby, they're giving me a hard time because I don't know what Old Bay is. I swear to God, I've never heard that in my entire life. I've never heard Old Bay in my entire life. Well, I don't eat seafood though either. So if it's a seafood thing, I don't eat it. If it's seasoning for seafood, I don't eat seafood.
Yeah. We don't have Old Bay, and we
Okay.
don't have, what did you call it?
I didn't say seasoning salt. You said that. I was just saying, like, was it seasoned?
You know, that group of seasonings. I don't have any of those anymore.
Where are they?
In the trash.
They were old. You stopped using
They
them?
were old.
You stopped using them when?
They were old. Yeah, they had to go.
I'm mad at her.
They had to go.
Oh, they said Lowry seasoning salt.
That's what I meant.
All purpose.
Yes, Lowry's.
Just cook them. Okay, we're waiting for it to preheat.
Yeah.
They said season 1 or 2 of them.
I don't have any
because-
Lowry's.
Well, can we use just salt and pepper?
Yeah, but you haven't tasted it. I don't want to ruin them.
Okay.
I think we should just trust it.
You want to put lemon on
Because
one of them?
after you can put lemon and you can put salt and pepper.
They said, Badia, step away. They said Badia seasoning. Remember that?
Badia? No,
B-A-D-I-A? I've never heard of that.
I don't know that. Yeah, trust it, exactly.
Who said that?
They said, T, leave it alone.
Baby. We can do baby, may I ask you a question while it's cooking?
Okay.
Or we can do, what do you want to do? Something light?
Sure. I'm game.
You tell me. Have some.
Tony's. Yeah. Tony Chachere's, something
know,
like
I
that.
don't know.
I had all of that, but when we moved, Katie and Corey went through the spice cabinet and they threw away.
Baby, they threw it all away?
They threw it all
Was
away.
it old though?
Yeah, it was old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like from 2009.
Mm-mm.
Don't you need to be thrown away? 2009. When did you see me at that restaurant? 2010? That's how old it was. 2009.
But
Yeah.
baby, why did you have seasoning from 2009 in the cabinet? You took it with you every time you moved, didn't you? You just do,
Yeah, I just packed it up.
and didn't use it.
It's too many questions. Don't ask me why. Yeah, it's outrageous. Crunchy seasoning.
She is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Jackie, come get your auntie.
What's wrong with your auntie?
You're
They're
hungry.
hungry.
That's too old, Cheryl.
Exactly. Real crusty.
Tyus, you see how she treats me? C is a black grandma.
Yeah, we need a sauce. We need like a tartar sauce or some kind of mustard sauce
With this?
or something.
I didn't order anything like that.
Well, we have dressing on the salad though, so once we break
Succulenta?
this up, it'll be great. Yeah.
But otherwise, you would like tartar sauce or something. Like
Something, yeah. Yeah, that's what I did last time I made them. That picture that we sent to your boss, yeah.
that. You guys, we're gonna be cooking
Yeah.
more.
We are.
We're gonna be cooking more and not like ordering DoorDash as
Yeah.
much. We're gonna start cooking more in the
A
house. I'm gonna be
spicy
cooking
mayo
with her.
would be good, yeah.
Because it's just better, right? When you make your own food, you know what's in it. You make better choices, right, baby?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Use hot sauce and ranch. I mean, we're not.
It'll be good.
Oh, Bree needs her cornbread when she comes. Bree, give us a little heads up so we can make sure we get all the ingredients. She's ready to make it for
I can
you.
do that for you. Yeah, they said no ranch. I wouldn't do ranch. Yeah.
You make homemade tartar sauce? You do? But she makes homemade everything.
Yeah,
Oh, you made your wife homemade too.
I sure did. Remoulade,
Thank
that's
you.
good too, yeah.
Thank you, Maddie and Raven, for the gifts. Are y'all double tapping? We're trying to cook for y'all on a Sunday, and y'all not even double tapping. They said make lasagna when it gets colder.
We made lasagna
That was fun.
with homemade bechamel sauce.
Baby, I did
T
that.
was in charge of the bechamel sauce.
I did that.
Where'd you
That
go?
was one of my favorite lives.
Thank you, it's Naya, Brianna, thank you.
That was one of my favorite
Hannah?
lives, baby. It may have been my favorite.
The lasagna?
The bechamel. And the rotel. That was fun.
Lala, thank you for sending subscriptions.
She didn't have her money gun because we're cooking.
Yeah, we
But
can't do
thank
money guns
you.
here, but. Thank you, it's Naya, Neezy.
Yeah, my wife likes to cook, but my wife cooked a lot when she got me. She's trying to get me, so she was just.
But baby, you know why I stopped.
Baby,
You know why I stopped. I know, but then I started working, and then I started
baby,
moving, and
give me a kiss.
all kinds of things.
Give me a kiss. It's okay, pretty. When she says, I don't want to cook, and I say, okay, what do you want to eat?
I'm going to start cooking again, though.
Me too, but I'm going to
Yeah.
help her. That'll be kind
So
of
I
our little
really
thing
love
to do.
this kitchen. I think kitchens have to be inspiring, too.
Did you lose inspiration over there? A little bit?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna help my baby. That's gonna be our thing
Yeah.
together, right?
Yes. I don't really enjoy cooking by myself. As much. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun cooking together. Well, good.
Remember when I told you I wasn't gonna say something ever again?
Thank you, Naya.
I almost said it.
Don't you do it.
What would you do?
This live would be over.
Then what?
You'd be in trouble.
Then what? Oh, sorry. Y'all are here. No, because I'm not really. I know how to do a few little things in all seriousness, but I'm
You've
not a
seen
cook.
all of T's
No, baby, I have
tricks.
not seen everything.
You, have,
I
you
make
haven't
other
shown,
stuff.
shown them?
I can't show them everything at one time.
What happened?
I can't show y'all everything at once because I make a very good chicken salad, like in the summer, that's light and refreshing.
How do you do that?
Baby, I don't want to get into all the details.
What's your
I
recipe?
make a Hawaiian chicken with rice and sweet peas that's baked. I marinate it in Hawaiian chicken and then some apricot preserves, and that's my little marinade. I make a grilled chicken salad that has grapes in it and sliced almonds. You've never had that before.
Baby, I can't wait.
I know how to make breakfast,
What do you make
like
for
bacon
breakfast?
and eggs and
You
stuff.
do? You do? Seriously?
Baby, why are you doing that in front of people?
I'm excited. I am.
Take it back. Anyway, we're back. She's always doing. You guys, I'm gonna tell on you for a second.
What'd I do?
Okay, y'all. It's time for Tattletale Tea. You guys, hold
What are you
on.
trying to do?
I was trying to go up a little bit.
I can turn it up.
So you guys, can I tell y'all something? We played spades last night, and there's this thing with the TC fam which I really don't like, and that's that they make fun of me. They pick on your Auntie T all the time. And my wife normally will lean into them, and I'll say, "Baby, you gonna let them talk about me like that?" She'll say, "I didn't hear anything. I don't know what they said. I don't know." And it's like, but I'm
They
your
like
wife.
to play with tea.
Baby, but you don't even defend me. Defend my
Baby, you're
honor.
right in the middle of it.
Baby, I literally walk in from the other
Playing
room.
right back.
No, I literally walk in the other room and sit down, and they say something, and you just go, "Ee."
oven's hot. Let me go check that oven.
See? Thank you. You smell gas?
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
It's just warm.
Hush,
Okay.
mow everything.
Okay. 18 minutes. You gonna set the timer?
Yes. So we're going to, let's do it together, baby. This is our,
Sit the before.
do we put our apron on? No.
We just have t-shirts.
Look at our hat.
No.
I want to put on my apron. I mean, my
Put
hat.
it on, baby.
So now we're gonna, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this so you can see my wife putting the crab cakes in the oven.
You wanna open that?
Yes, I do.
And you have to set the,
And I'm gonna set the timer for 18 minutes. I like mine a little crispy. We're gonna set the timer for 18
18
minutes.
minutes. Hold on.
In the meantime, we're going to do a quick little, Baby, May I Ask You a Question segment.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to get the cards.
Where are they?
In the office?
They're kind of moved around. Let me go. Which one, which game do you want?
Maybe let's unpack that.
That red box?
Or it says let's unpack that. I don't know what
Okay.
color it is.
I'll go get it.
And then, or one of the other ones, whatever you decide. Because y'all always send us such great cards and games and questions. Baby, she outside?
Yes, you got some.
Broil them for a few seconds after they cook. Okay. I'll tell my wife. Hey, doodlebug. But in the meantime, you guys, if there is a song you would like for me to sing during this brief intermission, I have my microphone that was courtesy of Jackie Jewel. And I'm happy to sing you a little something. Who's hiding outside? It's a secret. How about this? Compliment what she does. Send her roses just because. If it's violin she loves, let them play. Come on, baby. Dedicate her favorite song, baby, and hold her closer until you get hot. Love her today. Find 100 ways. Being cool won't help you keep your love warm. It just blows your chance. Y'all know we like old school R&B. So our new record player, that's what we were supposed to do today. We're going to do this tonight. We are going to hook up our record player that we got from Laurita. And we got records from Sincerely Steph. And we're going to, I think we're going to slow dance tonight. Play another slow jam. This time make it sweet. A slow jam for my baby and for me. Ooh, play another slow jam. I love my wife so much.
Love you.
Why was I about to kiss the microphone instead of you?
This is all I could find right now.
Yeah.
Answer this
We
couples.
can do this one.
Well, it's only these two little packs.
there's-
I
it's a
don't know
big
where
box.
the big box is.
Yeah, we'll
We're
shoot a few
still
questions.
organizing the that area.
This-
These are affirmations. These aren't questions.
I think we've done these.
Okay.
can do
How
this
about
one.
talking points?
Sure. Y'all
We
give us
haven't
so
played
many
this one.
great games.
Talking point. It says conversations
With purpose. I like that.
And that's the couples game. We could try that too.
Who gets the middle seat?
Me? Why would you ask that question?
It's right here, baby.
Who gets the middle seat, baby?
Who would make a better detective? You've already said it was you.
Me.
If there was a relationship, if there was a movie about our relationship, you guys, what would it be called? If there was a movie about our
that
relationship,
one.
what would it be called? You tell us in the chat. Soulmate?
Soulmate.
Not oh brother. Unpack that. Always wait.
Mm,
Two souls. Only one storm. Intertwined
Aw.
souls. Eternal flame, I like that.
two hearts, two souls.
My girl.
My girl. Fate.
Fate. Baby, Teach
love you
sent
too.
us our goodies.
Mhm.
Teach $12.95. You sent us some goodies. My baby opened the goodies last night. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I came in here this morning. I said, baby, where'd those caramels come from?
The old school ones.
The old school, the Brocks that we like. And she said, you sent them to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else? That's all caramels? What's something else in your car?
It's in the cabinet.
What is it?
Just 2 5-pound bags of candy corn. Maybe 10-pound bags.
There's candy corn. Teach, you sent some candy corn too?
2 big bags.
Score.
I
Thank
knew
you,
you would like
Teach.
that.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate you.
Okay, look, here's the categories.
Okay, we're gonna do 40 years in a day. Thank you, Teach. Someone said because of the storm, it's that time, T. I know. Coming
Come
to get
get
your
her
baby. You are so cute. Okay. Kiki, did you hear our conversation earlier, and did you already register for the dinner? Anyone else who's interested, September 28th, check out the link in our bio. For Dinner with TNC, it's a Hope for Harris Dinner with TNC. Don't forget.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, here are the 7 different categories.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna just randomly choose questions. We're gonna do
This
baby,
is-
may I ask you a question?
This is, okay.
you
Looking,
wanna sit down?
yes.
You wanna sit on top of the stove? I mean, on the counter?
Or we could just pull the bar stools around here, or turn the camera that way.
I'll bring the chairs.
I'll read you the categories. One says values and needs.
Okay.
The other says understanding each other. Why'd you use your hand, baby? Let me do that. There. Are we in? Okay.
You can put it down, or is that good?
No, I think it's good.
Okay.
I think it's good. Is that good?
Yeah.
This hair.
Your hair is
Okay.
cute, girl.
I've got little frizzies everywhere. Looking back, fun and joy. They can pick the category. Deepening connection,
Let's do a fun one.
building
and,
each other up, looking forward, understanding, each other, and values and needs.
let's
Fun
choose.
and joy.
Are you gonna ask me the question first?
I can.
Okay.
But I don't think these are fun. Okay, if you could redesign any part of our home with no limits on time or money, what would you do?
I would expand my office and make my closet bigger and bathroom bigger. Honestly, that's probably it.
I agree with that.
I don't think there's anything else I would
Yeah.
change or modify.
I
Would
totally
you?
agree with that. No.
Maybe
That's
would
the
you want a
only area.
balcony out of our bedroom? Ooh, that would be nice. If we had a
That would be
balcony off our
nice.
bedroom and a fireplace in there.
A fireplace somewhere.
Yeah, okay. So we got 3 things.
What is your favorite unhealthy comfort food?
Why'd you say it like that? Unhealthy.
Just
I know you ain't talking, Miss Bunt Cake. My favorite unhealthy comfort food, McDonald's French fries.
really, I didn't know that.
I like McDonald's French fries a lot.
When they're hot.
Only when they're hot. Yeah, if they're cold, they're not good
When
at
they're
all.
really hot and a little salty. Like
Yeah.
when you're still in the drive-through.
Yeah, I like that. It's my turn?
Yeah.
Or you gonna do a few and then
I
I'll.
was gonna do a few.
Go ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead.
If you could only watch one TV series for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
I know you think I'm gonna say Lock up.
60 days in.
I mean, 60 days in. I know you think I'm gonna say 60 days
First
in.
48 hours.
But I'm not gonna say that, or first 48 hours. I would say probably like, probably like a Dateline or
It's kind of the
2020.
same. It's the
Hey,
same.
ain't nobody asked you what you,
Same ting.
see?
What are 3 things we have in common and 3 things we don't?
Okay. And are you gonna answer these two?
Well, whenever you start asking me questions.
Okay, 3 things we have in common. I would say sense of humor. I think our sense of humor is pretty close. Like we laugh at the same things. I would say also another thing we have in common, I would say probably just kind of our spirituality and faith. Like we really are spiritual people. I think C may be a little bit more religious than I am, but we're both very spiritual. Another thing that we have in common, I mean, we have so many like taste in music, I would say for sure. We love R&B, and she also likes my little light rock that I like from the 70s. We like similar music, except she doesn't like country. But I think in general, music, sense of humor. And I think we,
And 3 things we don't.
do you want to say what else you think we have?
Go ahead.
Okay. 3 things we don't have in common. I would say where we're different. I love you.
That's a good start.
I would say one thing, someone said cooking skills. Cooking skills, I wasn't gonna say that, but yes. I would say like I am probably more, it's not a negative though. I'm probably more mindful of like money and like just be, aware of spending and money than my baby. I'm also more likely to be on time than my baby.
What else?
Well, I would say cooking. So cooking, time, and money. What do you think about that, baby? Oh, we got
I think-
we got conversation.
I
Or
don't,
you
I,
gonna just
I think I already knew all those.
well, there's a question though. I mean, you want me to add something else?
No,
Oh, okay. Because you asked me the question.
it just didn't surprise me.
Do you want me to add something else
Okay, surprise me.
that we don't have in common or have in common?
Both. One and one.
One thing that may surprise you that we have in common, that we have similar triggers,
Oh, that's interesting.
because I don't think that you would think that. I think you would think my trigger is different than yours.
That's interesting.
We can unpack that later.
Yeah.
Another thing, so I think we have that in common that you probably would be, well, you're so interesting, so you probably wouldn't have thought that. Another thing that we don't have in common that would surprise you, that would surprise you,
Or just anything.
or just anything. I think I'm probably less. I think you're probably more like mindful, which is very interesting now. I feel like this is me, but you're more mindful of just kind of how you come across and more measure. And I'm more like, I'm a singer in my, I think I'm just more like not as concerned about some of those things as you are. Like even like singing in front of people, you don't want to because you're like,
Sing in front of anybody, but yeah.
I know, but,
I mean, it's not
but
just
it's because, no, it's just because of like how you may look or something, or people may think you sound, or what is it then? Or dancing in front of people, or what is it then? If it's not like what people,
My voice is different now. That's what I told you that. After I had pneumonia for 6 months and I coughed my head off for real. Yeah, I can't, it's like I don't have any strength in my vocal cords. They can't hold like a note. They
what
can't.
about dancing, girl? I don't hold notes. I just sing. What about dancing, girl?
I dance with you.
She does.
Hmm?
What do you all think? What's something that you all think we have in common My baby doesn't drink alcohol. But we did used to like ranch waters.
Yes.
We would drink ranch
Tequila.
water, which is like, because there was no sugar in there. So we really like that.
Do you like when I surprise you?
Yes.
Why or why not? So
I like
yes.
when you surprise. I'm typically, no, I don't always know there's a surprise coming. What my baby likes to do, and she's done this a lot since we've been married or together, is like when I go away for business or something, I'll come home and something's different in the house. Like one time we had a spare bedroom, and when I was about to start my new job where I'd be working from home, she wanted me to have, a nice little office setup or office space. And so when I came home, she had completely like taken out the bed, taken everything out, and it was a whole new office. So I like those kinds of surprises.
And it
like
was-
flowers. You do a lot of those kinds of things for me too that I really enjoy.
It was a snowy weekend. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a snowstorm.
And how'd you do all that? And you did it with you know who?
I know. And Jax was sick.
And
Just
Jack was sick. I know.
Sick.
Baby, you went through that weekend,
Oh
didn't
my
you?
God! When you came home, I was like,
Did you cry? I think you
I'm
did.
sure I did. I'm sure I did. What do you need to make more time for?
I need to make more time for just probably connections, like family and friends. Like I was telling my wife, like I need to do a better job of reaching out to people. It's so easy when you get busy with the day to day of like just work and traveling and, being married, which is still, you guys, it's a different transition. My wife hadn't been married in over 20 years. I had never been married. So a lot of things like had to shift when we got together. And so part of that is like prioritizing time with your partner, where other people, your friends, would fill in that gap. They would be the ones you'd spend time with. And so now it's like we're solid. We are in a great space. And so I think just, connecting with my friends more than I have and just finding the space. But you guys, part of it is, and I tell my wife this, is like when you're very busy with work, and I work from home, and I'm like, at 6 o'clock, the last thing I want to do is talk to somebody on the phone because I've been on the phone all day, or I'm traveling 2, 3, 4 days a week, and it's like you're just tired, so you just want time with we have 42 seconds, you guys, on the cakes.
Yeah, I can
so
smell it.
it's like I want to spend time. I need to do better with that, but I don't think I prioritize that as much. I think probably just resting. We've talked about wanting to go to bed earlier at night, because we stay up and talk and do all that
Because
kind of
we're
stuff.
so busy all day long, every day, and by the time we get to be with one another, it's like you don't want to just say, okay, we have an hour. There's just not enough time.
Well, part of it's been the last couple of months because we're packing
And
and
moving,
the,
yeah.
the event we were planning for, which took a ton of time, so we didn't have as much time. But that's already settling down now that we'll have more of that. So let me ask questions, baby.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Okay, well, I have to get these crab cakes out.
Okay, so the crab cakes
And
are.
someone said they need to go in the broiler or something?
Oh, someone said go in the broiler
What?
for Did someone say 3 minutes in the broiler? I forgot. What did y'all say? Someone told us to put it in the broiler. I don't remember. Oh, hi, Pennsylvania. My sister lives there. Someone said 4 minutes. Oh,
On the
2
broiler?
minutes. 2
Two,
minutes is
yeah.
probably good, Chris said. Someone else said 1 minute. Olivia said a few. I don't know what the broiler does, Tyus. Girl, your guess is as good as
It puts it on
mine.
the top.
Oh, they're saying 2 minutes, baby, or like a minute on high.
Oh my God, they look so good.
They're big. Baby, they're so big.
Yeah.
Do you want to add some more minutes to it? They don't look that done, do they? You want to show the TC fam?
We're cooking more.
Okay, do you want to show them? Can y'all see?
They look really good.
We're cooking crab cakes, Maryland crab cakes. No, you guys, I'm weird about meat and stuff. I don't like big burgers, big chicken. I don't like big meats. I like thin, flat, little, burnt.
Burnt. Really burnt. Oh.
Yeah, they said not that long on broil. You mean the timer, you think?
Just no. I'm just gonna watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my baby some questions now. They said 3 or 4 minutes on the lower rack. That's a good question. How you guys move together? What do you mean, move in together? Crunching on frisbees. Hush, Jade. I do like my salmon well done. I like everything well done. Is the light on the inside of the oven? Is the light on?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Baby, they're getting brown on the top. It looks so good.
Okay.
And you can tell there's a ton of like butter and
Oh,
whatever
really?
in them.
Inside it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Baby, someone said we reached level 17.
What is level 17?
I don't know. How to start? I have no idea what that means. We reached level 17, you guys. Thank you. We don't know what that means though, but thank you.
It looks so good.
The broiler makes it crispy on top.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
Oh, we've not made the salad yet. No.
T's gonna make this.
I'm gonna make the salad.
Grab the salad. Baby.
So we have, baby, do you want me to get you up?
No, I'm watching it.
We have different kinds of salads that we're gonna let my baby. Baby, do you want me to get you up?
No, I'm watching it.
We have different kinds of salad.
You can ask.
I need to know where the salad spinner is.
The salad bowl is right down there. Because we're
Y'all,
not gonna
you
wash
see those
it.
salad spinners? Salad, no soup. Hush. I need to know where we don't know where the spinner is.
No, we don't need that. Just the green bowl to
The
mix
green?
it. Uh-huh.
Baby, I'm in charge of the salad,
We're
man.
gonna use our little new salad bowls.
Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
I think it's another minute because they
That'll be
don't
good
look
in a minute?
crispy yet. They're
Okay.
just kind of crispy. No,
Don't wrench it.
no,
Baby,
no.
you gotta wrench the lettuce.
It's already wrenched. It's wrenched.
Baby, you gotta wrench the
We
lettuce.
were about to have soup again.
Y'all, aren't you supposed to wrench the lettuce? Aren't you supposed to wrench the lettuce? Y'all don't wrench the lettuce?
It's clean, baby.
They said wrench it again.
No.
You have to clean it. See, they're saying yes.
Okay, we'll clean it. Here we go again.
Was that necessary?
No.
Look, see? Look at her. But it's no big deal. Okay, I
Yeah,
won't.
it's no big deal.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add all the salad ingredients
Yes.
to get ready for the crab cake.
Yes.
Are you gonna eat this, baby?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I am gonna add, what am I adding now? Some goat cheese.
What are you not adding?
What are these?
I don't know. This looks so good, baby.
We're adding goat cheese. Just know that I would have already rinsed it. We're also gonna add, I probably should be over here showing them my concoction, my salad extraordinaire. But what is this?
Let me see it.
I don't know the salad spinners, you guys. We still have a few things we have not,
Those are little nuts.
Put up yet.
And dried apples. Here,
wait, hold on.
they're nuts and dried apples, which could be really good with the crab. Nuts and dried apples.
Okay.
That should be good.
Oh, this is?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Now, do you want the dressing in there first, just mixing it first, then the crab goes on top? Or what do you
Yes.
think? Okay,
Yeah, mix it up with the dressing,
got it.
and then put it in the bowls,
Uh-huh.
and then we will put the crab cake on top. We'll crumble it up. And we'll leave it whole because it's gonna be pretty.
Okay. See, if I had my little salad thingamajiggy, I would be able to just, toss it And I would just,
Like your shaker cup?
yeah, the Kardashians do. They just kind of shake it with the salad and shake it. That's what I would do. So instead of that, I'm gonna just do this.
That's how the Browns do it.
That's how the Browns do it. Hey. I like that, baby. That's how the Browns do it. So then what you do is you want to make sure that you toss it. This is spinach, a balsamic vinaigrette. It has some dried apples,
And nuts.
dried
Nuts.
nuts,
You can put
spinach.
some nuts if you want. I love nuts.
What kind of nuts do you want? The pecans? Are they so good?
We'll just leave it like that.
Okay, I have almonds but they're kind of
No, these
smoked.
are good. So we need to grab 2 of the bowls, baby, 3 of the bowls.
I'm not gonna eat.
Oh, you're not?
I'll taste it by it, but I don't wanna. I just wanted to cook. You know, when you cook, you don't always eat your food. So I don't want to eat it tonight. I cooked, so I don't feel like eating it tonight. Would you like the slate color, the charcoal, or
I want
the
these
speckle?
better, the white one. Please.
Hey, what are plates in?
I'm not sure.
Is the bowl baby the chart? This
Yes.
is our new.
2 of them.
This is our
I better
new.
take these out.
Yeah, I think so. This is our new Crate and Barrel. What you call them? Bowls.
Would you wipe it up? Because it's dusty.
Oh, no, I will. Baby, you sure are trying to run the oven, me, the
Not
lights.
doing anything but sitting on the floor watching the classmates. I think they're ready. You want to look Master Chef T?
That's okay. I'm just trying to bowl, getting the bowl ready for my baby. Is the other one gonna eat? No, probably not. Are you gonna eat? Baby, do you want, would you like me to prepare the napkin and the gold silverware for you? Huh?
Huh?
Do you want me to prepare the, napkin and the gold silverware? Or no?
No, just regular, maybe.
Just regular? Okay. So,
Just regular.
you know, when you cook, you don't always want to eat. So, but I want my baby to eat because it's very important that she gets a healthy, nutritious meal to balance the bundt cakes that she likes.
Balance the cakes. Is that what you said? Did you say balance the cakes?
Maybe. So then you just kind of do this, you guys. You just kind of grab with your fork and your spoon, and you put them in the bowl.
They can't see your bowl.
So here's the bowl. Okay?
Oh my
My
God.
baby might want a little bit more. So
Baby,
I made her a sandwich earlier, but she wants more.
Watch. Watch your hands. I don't want to burn you.
Whoa! You got to send a picture to my boss.
Uh-huh.
Low battery.
Okay, let me turn you off then, because you low. I don't know how to.
Oh my gosh, they look so good.
Okay, so
Let me take a picture.
okay. I want to make sure that my baby has plenty of. You, the person in our house, do you want a bowl? See? Yum. So one thing I want you all to know about cooking at the Parsa Browns is this.
Look how good. Right?
That looks
Doesn't it
good.
look
That's a good picture,
good?
baby.
It looks so good.
They say get them angles, see? She did.
Oh, yeah. That looks so yummy. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna let it cool just a little bit.
So let's do a couple of questions. We're gonna put the salad over here or the bowl because you don't talk over the food because Grandma told you don't do that. So we're gonna move the food out of the way. And
We're
then
gonna
we're
let the crab cakes cool just a little bit.
and in the meantime,
Come here, baby.
it's time for baby. May I ask you a question?
Okay.
How do you think other people perceive our relationship? Like maybe generally, like there's TC family, of course, but like in general, even some people online, even maybe.
I think they perceive it as positive and healthy. A model. That's what we hear a lot. Balanced, happy, healthy. Fun.
Any misconceptions that you think people have about us?
People that don't know us.
Yeah, like most people don't know us, so I mean, yeah, people who don't know us.
They might think you're the boss.
You see? You see? Babe, why you doing that? I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about like just.
What?
That's good though. Whatever. What I was saying, you guys, is they don't think that at all. They said. In all seriousness, baby, is there any misconceptions you think people have about relationship?
Not that I can think of. How about you?
Yes. I would say the first thing I would say is people probably, because we've read comments from people who'll say, you know, like your relationship is not perfect. Why do y'all act like your relationship is perfect? It's like, we never
We
never
Yeah.
said it's perfect. It's far from perfect. No relationship is. So I think a misconception people have is that we have this perfect relationship and we don't. We just work at it, you know? We have the same disagreements that people have. I mean, just any marriage, when you have two strong people who are amazing, boss women who come together, you're going to have disagreements. You're going to have things you have to work through. So what makes it great, our relationship, is that we do work through. We know how to work through those things so it doesn't, you know, derail us, you know. And we have to work at it, you guys. And it's a work in progress, with that. The other thing
I think
is,
we learn something new every time we bump heads. You know, I do. I think we just keep peeling back the layers, you know? Yeah.
they say when you're with your person, like the person who's closest to you, in a relationship or what have you, that like they get all of you. Like you really reveal and you are the most comfortable and safe and you just show everything and you show it all. So they get the brunt of all of that, right? Things that you've never dealt with before, things that you didn't know was an issue until you got married or you got a relationship and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to fix that. I need to work on that. They kind of bring it out in you. So I think that's definitely.
And that's a good thing.
So I agree with that.
Because then you get to do it together.
That's true.
Because it's not one person that's working through their issues, it's two people. You know, and to be able to sit with someone as they spin out or show out or whatever it is and just go, that's still my person. You know, because it really just shows the area you need to work, you know, harder. So, yeah. You don't get to run away. You have to sit down
That's right.
with your person.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a process. The last time we had a disagreement, and it was like, you know, we were just, you know, butting heads and being or whatever. And we were, you know, different parts of the house kind of doing our own thing and just, you know, just cooling off and reflecting or what have you. And then at one point I was like, I'm about to go over there and get my wife. I'm going to get my wife. And I just was like, I'm going to get my wife. And I came over and I hugged you and I was like, you know, you're my wife. I love you. And I know we disagree about this right now. We're not on the same page about this, but you're still my wife. And then you're like, and you're mine, and I love you. And we
Let's go
always,
have
and then we
lunch.
always say like, and we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we're not
Right.
going anywhere. And
Come
she
get your
said-
baby.
It's true. And then she said, let's get dressed and go
Start over.
Start over. Let's start over, you know, today. And let's go have lunch, and I don't remember everything
We did
you said, but it was so
some other
sweet,
things.
and it was, everything was over in that moment, just over.
It kind of disarms you, right?
Yeah.
It's disarming. So anyway, I think that's a misconception people have. I think another one which is kind of interesting, which we've talked about a little bit online before, and I've seen, we have a couple of videos going viral. One of them is that you paying the splitting the check, which was like a joke about splitting the check. And there are a lot of people who make comments about like C is taking care of me, or C's the one paying for everything, or that kind of stuff. And it's like, y'all, we have such an equal relationship in every sense of the word. But if you are on the outside looking in and you just see one little snippet, people think they know your whole freaking life because they watch a 10-second joke
Yeah.
or clip or whatever. And the reality is, you guys, when you're on social media and you choose, because we made a decision to put our, to be outside and, show our relationship, people like look at every little thing and try to peel things back and try to examine stuff, and it's like, y'all doing too much. Just
Yeah.
calm it. That's my thought. That's so hard. They try to find cracks, and honestly, guys,
That's
some
what
people
they're
they
doing.
want to,
Yeah.
because they don't feel they've not seen it. And they're like, I don't believe this. This
Yeah,
can't be
it
real
can't be
because
real.
I've never seen that kind of relationship. So this could not be real.
Yeah.
And they project that onto us, and and then they, it's very interesting. The people who are negative about us, kind of, there's clearly the space that they're in, which is, unfortunate.
Is it just don't wash the lettuce?
Just don't wash the lettuce, and we gonna be good. And we gonna be good. Okay, that was a good question, baby. Thank you. I have another question.
Okay.
What is your biggest priority in life right now?
Oh my goodness. To be authentically 100% myself. To stand in my truth and speak it and feel confident and be at peace with that. 'Cause I think that's the most important thing, is accepting yourself. And then standing in that. So I think that's the most important thing right now. Being happy, of course, taking care of you, of course, showing up as the best C I can be, to everyone. Super important to me. But I think that all starts with being 100% yourself.
That's true. Baby, I feel like you were in that space. First of all, from the time we got married, you were like, I'm in this, I'm gonna be out loud, living with you out loud, holding your hand in public, being that person. But there was still a part of you that was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna say that I'm this, or I'm not gonna label myself as this, or I'm not gonna assign myself this. I feel like, in the last year and a half or so, I feel like you've really you've pivoted a little bit. You've transitioned more to like, this is my community. I own this space. I'm married to you. You're my wife. This is my community, being the LGBTQ space. And I feel like that has been a huge undertaking, but growth for you. And you guys, and she speaks on it. Like, she's talking about it. She has no issue talking about it. She didn't care who it is. She didn't care if people unfollow her. She's lost Facebook friends behind a lot of this stuff. And she's like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm unapologetically me, and you either accept it or you don't. But baby, for people to say, like, people who are watching, who are like, how do I get there? Because I'm not there. I don't know what to do, or I can't right now because of X or Y. Like, what would you say to them? Because it's been a journey for you to get to where you are. I'm just curious if you had any kind of like.
Well, from day one, it wasn't always like that. I did apologize, or I don't know, not apologize, but I wasn't standing completely in my truth. And I just felt like this go around, in order for us to be successful and in order for us to be happy, me as an individual and bring happiness to you in our couple, that I had to live life on my terms, and no longer um, prioritize other people's expectations, their feelings about how I was living my life, who I was living my life with, all of that. I just decided that I needed to prioritize me, my perspective, my needs, my wants, my priorities. Oh, can you?
She's whispering.
Yeah,
Talk a
so,
little bit louder.
yeah, I think that was the difference, because before I didn't have that, that strength,
But where did it
that
come from?
conviction. Doing it differently before, and realizing that no one's gonna end up happy,
That's true.
you know? No one ended up happy.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy because I wasn't living my truth, or just standing in it completely. And, yeah, I just think, the only person that matters is you. It's your life. It's your life. It's my life. And I was living my life, I think, for too long for other people, and concerned about what other people would say or what other people thought. And I just no longer concern myself with it at all. And anyway, any person, anytime, anywhere, I don't care. I'm not disrespectful, you know that. I don't walk around, throwing things in people's faces. I just live my own life. And I let others do that. I don't judge, I don't interfere. So, yeah,
You want the same thing in return.
the same kindness, respect. So, did that answer your
It
question?
does. And what I heard my baby saying is like, she's not always been there, but she's there now. And the things that had to be true in her life for her to get to the place she is now is why she's here. Like, she's also, when you get a little bit older, you start caring less and less what people think. For me, I think about, even though I've always been openly gay, like in the workplace and otherwise, I've not really talked about it. So even though people kind of knew, but I didn't talk about it. And I feel like now I'm completely standing in my truth. And, I can't talk about the importance of like leadership and being authentic in your leadership and, being true to who you are, and not do it. So it's like, one of the things that I would say when I train leaders about authentic leadership, ironically, is if you have a house and you knock down all the walls in the house, no matter what room you're in, are you still the same person? And so for me, it was important that as I show up in this space as a married woman for the first time in my life, in the workspace, that I show up at work how I show up at home. And that is saying my wife, asking her to come on to a business dinner, or, speaking openly about who she is, was very different at first. And, thankfully I'm in an organization where that is, widely accepted and great and no big deal. So it helped, but I know everyone doesn't have that privilege. So I'm really grateful for that. So I think we've helped each other live more authentically, because you've helped me get to this space too. Because baby, she told me, if you're not gonna be out, I'm not interested.
I would never do that again.
So she told
Yeah.
me. All right. Oh.
Let me
Baby.
see what's in this
We're not
pile.
asking, baby. It's my question
I'm
time.
just reading.
Baby. Oh, here you go. I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you had to teach a workshop about relationships, what point would you want to most emphasize?
Well, if I can only choose one, so I'm going to say to not take things personally, to make it your ultimate mission to figure out who your partner is and why, to understand them when they're happy, what makes them happy, when they're sad, when they're angry, when they're scared, all of those things. I think that's the most important thing, because otherwise, if your partner, is bringing things, reactions, whatever from their childhood, and something you're doing is triggering them or they're triggering you, whatever it is, if you don't understand that, you're always going to think, well, why don't they love me? Well, why didn't they this? Why didn't they that? And it's because you don't know their language of pain. You don't know their language of fear. You don't know their language of happiness, or anger. But I think if you really try to understand that part, yeah, you'll do much better with them, and they'll feel more comfortable. And I think that's where growth starts, is when you start feeling like you can be yourself, and you're not going to be criticized, you're not going to be made fun of, you're not going to be left.
Yeah.
So I think I would do a whole, really unpack that on that subject.
That's a good one. All right, one more question. What do you remember most about the first time we met?
When it was cold. The snowstorm? The
First time
ice
we
storm?
met. Mhm.
Hugging you. Yeah, hugging you.
You were hugging your future wife.
I know.
Mm.
I know.
That's
I can
wild.
feel it like it was yesterday. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes. I remember how I felt standing inside Zaza with those bags. And I remember you pulling in and kind of
saw me?
slipping. Yes, I was standing at the glass door.
Oh.
I was downstairs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I saw you coming in. It was like on the ice because she was going really slowly. And then you stopped, and you didn't really pull underneath the porte-cochere. You kind of were right outside,
A little
which
bit.
was interesting.
You were probably slid.
And so I walked out. I was afraid I was going to slip down because it was so icy. And yeah, you got out of the car. I think I told you to get out of the car. I don't think you
Yeah,
were going to get
I
out of the
wasn't.
car.
Mm-mm.
She wasn't going to get out of the car. I said, get out of the car. I want to hug you. She said, girl, I haven't had a shower in 3 days. I said, I don't care. And I
She
put
said-
those bags down, and I grabbed
Hugged your
right a
wife.
hold of her.
And you hugged your wife.
I hugged her for a long time. Try to make her warm. Yeah.
Love it.
What was the question?
What do you remember most about the first time we met?
That was it.
All right. Can I ask one more? And then we'll do
You
the
can ask as
cake.
many
Okay.
as you want.
What's one thing in our relationship that seemed so stressful at the time that we now smile or laugh at? Or something that's not stressful anymore, or something that's, we just kind of laugh at it now. I don't know if you have something in mind, but.
Candles. That was a big deal. That was almost a deal breaker.
It was not gonna be a deal breaker, baby. Tell them about the candles, baby.
My baby loved all kinds of candles. I mean, she'd have 14 cents going in 3 rooms. Just candles burning.
That's not true.
I'm playing, baby.
Okay.
This is my story.
Okay.
And I didn't do candles because I love smelling candles. I love that. But I, was always about health. And, I just always read that they weren't good for you. And so I just stopped using it because I used to have candles all the time too. So I stopped. So I was like, how are we going to do this? So I said, well, they're clean burning candles. We can do those and plug-ins and whatever. So yeah, but it was she was really worried, I think.
Well, you didn't want plug-ins either. You
I
didn't want
know.
anything.
But then when you went out of town and I switched your office and Jackson and I
I know it
made
was sweet.
friends.
Uh-huh. That was you just kind of, there was a pivot in our relationship.
And
was the
plugins
moment.
were everywhere. And, yeah.
I think it was partly, baby, when you've lived alone for a long time, it's easy for us to get set in our ways. Like, this is the way we do things, the way I do things, and, same thing for her. So I think once we got over the initial, like, girl, well, I can't be hot in this house with it being on 74. She was
Yeah.
like, okay, let's turn it down. And then now she likes it as cool as I do.
I do. Yeah. Yeah, you get used to it. It's really interesting.
Yeah. So, all right. Do you want to show them? You want to eat the cake or whatever?
I think it's cooled off enough.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
can I see the phone so I can see what he's saying?
No.
Okay. She said no, baby. Who's in charge? The wrist brace is officially out. Yeah. I put it on when I'm doing a lot of work. What's wrong with 74? Jay, it's too hot.
This looks so good. Do you want me to put it on the salad? And
It's
break it up
yours,
on the
whatever you
salad?
think, baby, because you got to show the TC fam. Bree, you having to block people? Are they being silly? Like, anytime we get a ton of people in the live that are especially new, they're not even really part of the community. They just kind of come in and troll. We have the best mods.
Bree.
Thank you, Bree and Liz.
Bree,
I'm
Bree.
not sure. I think just only
Liz.
Bree and Liz are here. I'm not sure.
Hi.
They're being wild. It's crazy here tonight. Yeah, unfortunately.
We are about to eat.
They're working hard, Amanda.
Aw.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you. We love you too.
Oh, Mo is here too. Okay, great. Thank you, Mo.
Yay. Hi, Mahogany.
True, Lala. They're the best. Hey, Jewel.
Baby, this looks so good.
Thanks, Kia. You gonna show them?
Yes,
Babe,
I'm
that's the
gonna show
biggest crab cake I've ever seen in my whole life.
That's the way they're supposed to be, baby.
I've never seen them that
Look
big.
at this. Now, what we're gonna do this like we do the salmon salad.
Show them, baby.
And we're gonna like break it up and then kind of.
And what,
Yeah.
baby?
Yep. Watch your little leg. Don't
Okay.
move.
Okay.
Looks so good, doesn't it?
It really actually does, and I don't even like it. Do you want some lemon on there, or you
I
don't know
wanna.
yet?
I don't know yet. I want to take a picture though.
Okay. It's your sister-in-law messaging you.
I know. I see that. Look how pretty.
Y'all drop your favorite emote in the comments. If you're a subscriber, drop your favorite emote.
Look how pretty, guys.
Hey, that is pretty. I'm gonna send that to my boss.
Mm-hmm. Look how pretty.
Will you text it to me?
Yeah.
Are y'all sharing? Well.
Yes.
Okay, they're doing their favorite emotes.
She's gonna have a bite for sure.
Look at baby doing this. And I know he likes that. Lady M, that's funny. Cherish, really. Nisi, she chose more than one. Diamond. Adomo. Karen chose 4. Megan. Tyus.
We have the
Charlotte.
funniest emotes.
I
that
know,
people
we're gonna
send
have
us.
100. You know who sends us most of them that we sent use? Laura.
Laura, yeah.
The post that we made on IG, I made it black and white, but it was a screenshot that Laura sent us, and I just made it black and white and posted it. It's so beautiful from the last live.
I don't have any water.
Yes, you do. It's
Where
not
is
cold.
it?
You want a cold one?
No.
There's room too.
Where is it?
Over here. I can put some in the fridge for me. Or no?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, not now. It's okay. I'll
Well,
just.
I want you to have some in there just to be.
Okay.
cool.
Okay. So, but I'll just take one room temperature and you can have this one.
That's fine, baby. You can have it.
I don't need it cold. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Thank you. So what were we talking about? Oh, they're still putting the emotes up. Hello in Toronto. Hey, Happy Equals Love. This is Sephora Cream Lip Stain color 95. We have it crispy on the bottom. Look, baby.
Ooh.
Right?
Look, you're beautiful.
Do you want to taste it?
No, you taste.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Baby. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm. It's
It does look
creamy.
good though.
Mm-hmm.
And is my salad good?
Your salad's fabulous. You want it, little bite? With the crab inside? Yeah, just one bite.
I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. I mean, I will. I will in a minute, baby. Okay.
It's so good.
You want lemon?
I don't need anything.
Nothing, baby. Thank you for following our IG. Check out the link in our bio for
Look
all
at
of our
this.
socials.
Look at this. It's all crab meat. You see it?
Mm-hmm. Baby, it literally is all crab. Like 95%
It's so
or
good.
more. See, no seasoning. Yeah, she didn't need any seasoning.
It's perfect.
Baby, Jade wants a corner piece, baby. Give Jovial Jade a corner piece.
Okay, the crispy part, hold on.
Here you go, Jovial Jade. This is hilarious. Y'all have us doing everything. I know, Yvonne,
That's a
right?
nice bite right there. Baby. Look, it's
Where can you order these crab cakes? It's called. They
Get
will
the
ship them
container.
to your house
Yeah, it's on the lid.
on ice. It's called G&M Restaurant. G and M, and it's in out of Maryland. The GM website. That's right. Sincerely, Stephanie.
It's so good.
Hey, sincerely, Steph girl.
Baby, it's
Hi, Jules.
incredible.
I'm so
It's incredible.
good. So you're gonna be eating this while I'm gone, aren't you? You're just gonna be sad. You're just gonna be gone. There's a big storm. I'm gonna
Here?
make sure. No, there.
Really? No,
I'm like, girl, I'm not trying to get stuck.
I don't want you to get stuck.
I'm gonna look at the weather. Hey, red mango G&M crab cakes. Yes, my boss sent them to me. Like shipped them here overnight. What, Brianna? Oh, did Cardi T come, Brianna? Did Cardi T come? Is Mel here? Orange hoodie.
Oh, we missed you. They said they'll rescue you
Who?
if you get stuck in the storm.
Oh, going to Florida tomorrow. It came,
came.
Brianna. I'm gonna apologize if 17 people had that, Brianna, but they didn't cut it and everything. You gotta send us a picture of you in Cardi T. Tag us on IG.
Maybe I have to show them this crab. This is
Okay.
just a bite. But look at this. I know it's a really big bite. But look, it's crab meat. That's all it is. You see it?
They're all ordering some. G&M, if you were
It's the
here,
best.
you better message us. Promoting their crab cakes. Kanaya, I threw the shoes away because my wife said she didn't like them. And I just was like, why did I throw them away?
I don't know.
I threw all the clothes too.
I know.
I normally take them to like a, why did I do that?
I don't know.
Sorry, Kanaya. If I remembered where I got them, I would buy you some. Where did I buy those?
You said a place at the mall, because I thought it was DSW. And you
No, I
said,
think it
no,
was
I got
Macy's.
them at Macy's.
No, I don't think it was Macy's.
It was something like that.
Was it Amazon?
No, it was a department store at the mall.
I don't remember.
Babe, you gotta taste this.
I'll
It's
taste
so
it.
good.
Just give me a crunchy corner. No, a little bit. I don't. That's too much. And a little salad because I need some dressing or something. Maya, you're in Florida. Going to Florida really early in the morning.
Okay, that's a big bite of salad, a little bite of crab. And it's crunchy.
Mmm. I just tasted salad.
You want this crispy bite?
No, that's good, baby.
What's everybody up to?
You're in Florida too.
What are you gonna be doing this week? Is that TV on?
Yeah, we gotta jump on it, isn't it? Because we gotta probably talk to him from here. And I have to do that. And I have to send Susie the information. So,
You could tell them.
the is giving her flashbacks to the corn. Maggie, why are you bringing up stuff like that, girl? Yes, it is delicious. She loves
It is
it.
so good. It is so good. And we didn't do a thing to it except put it in the oven for 18 minutes and then we put it on the broiler for, I think it was a good 4,
Three,
maybe
4 minutes,
4. But I was watching it the whole time, so yeah.
And talking noise to her wife.
It was so good.
What y'all do today? We already told you, girl. You trying to keep us on the on this live. No, we still have to get ready for the week, and I'm leaving. I have like a very early flight in the morning, and we have a little bit of work to do tonight, and it's already, is it 9?
Almost 9:30.
Oh my God. We love y'all, but yeah, we got to get going because we got some stuff to do before we go night-night. Well, hello to you and your wife of, I think, 16 years.
Sweet.
It's 4:30 in Germany.
Sweet dreams, Yvonne.
Guten Nacht. Thank you.
Aw.
All right, so if you're new here or if you missed the first part of our conversation, these are our merch, our new shirts that are our merch store, TC Famila, TC Fan for TNC, and Kamala Harris. Check out the link in our bio for our merch store. We also have lots of other information about our Hope for Harris campaign over the next almost 2 months leading up to the election. We have a Hope for Harris Zoom call this week. On Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can register for it. It is free. It gives you a chance to be able to hear. It's a webinar. You'll be able to hear from us to talk about just kind of why this is so important. You'll hear from other folks along the next several weeks, other politicians, dignitaries, folks who are interested in sharing just about why they're voting the way they are. We encourage all of you, of course, just to vote. We don't tell people who to vote for. We just ask you to do your research and read and learn and then take care of your civic duty. And that's exactly what we are going to do. And we're going to just share with you why we're voting the way we are and do that every Thursday. We also have a Hope for Harris dinner with TNC September 28th in Dallas. So if you're interested, you can register. Check out the link in our bio for all of that information. And that is pretty much it. We're going to jump off, you guys, because we have a lot to get ready for the next week. And we'll see you all around. Hopefully we'll see some of you all on Thursday for our first Hope for Harris huddle on Thursday evening. So thank you to our mods for being here. Thank you for keeping us safe and keeping a good environment. Thank you to my baby for cooking for the TC fam. And
It was good, baby.
I'm glad you liked it. And we love y'all. Have a great week knowing that you're loved,
Yes.
you are appreciated, and you are celebrated.
That is so true.
All right?
We love you guys.
Bye.
Be sweet.